Hey guys, so the lighting looked good here, so I decided to film a video. So I don't really give a shit because this lighting is like right now, so that's what I'm going off of. Today's story is such a ridiculous story. The story I will be telling you today is the story of my psycho ex-boyfriend. This was a guy that I was dating for maybe a little bit over a month, and he was just a psycho. I don't know which other ways to put it, or put it in like a nice way or a decent way, but he was a psycho. So let's begin on our journey. So I met this guy, and I even thought the other day, our first couple of dates, they were so great. Like, they were so much fun, and we'd like watch scary movies like House of Wax, and just like, I don't know, it was just fun. Like, it was always like nice and just like low key, and I enjoyed it. I did a lot. But then it just got to the point where he was like, well, I want to take you on a date. Because he would always just like watch movies at his house. So I'm like, okay, that sounds like amazing. So he's telling me about this place, a resort he wants to take me to, and have dinner. And like, they have like an indoor like zoo inside, like animals. I was like, oh my God, like this, I don't know, it just sounds like a blast. So I was like, okay, like I'll go, it's going to be fun. So it turns out we plan, a date to go like a Friday night, and I get all dressed and ready, and I'm waiting for him to call, and I'm like, all right, like, are you coming soon? Like, is this happening? No response. So I kind of just sit and wait, and I'm like, maybe something came up, and then he messages me, and he's like,
okay, like, we're not going to be able to do it tonight. I'm really sorry. Tomorrow night. We're going to shoot for tomorrow night.
So I'm like, okay, yeah, tomorrow night. I'll have, like, my hair better, my makeup better, like, everything will be better, because it's going to be tomorrow night. So tomorrow night comes around, I get ready, and he's not there again. He calls a little bit later this time. Sorry, my ends are really dry. Spring, which is what I've been using lately, and it's great. So, I call him, and I'm like, are we going? And he was like, it's at least like 10 o'clock at this point, so obviously, like, we're not going. But he was like,
I'm sorry, like, I just don't feel good, and something came up, and blah, blah, blah.
I'm like, okay, yeah, it's cool, whatever. So that's Sunday. He was like, well, maybe we can go out Sunday or next Friday. I'm like, well, I'm busy Sunday. So he's like, next Friday. So I'm like, I'm like really getting tired of this, but like, things do come up in people's lives. Like, things do happen. But then my friends were telling me if he really wanted to see me, he would have made the time by now. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm being dumb Gabby as usual. So, Friday comes around, and I like slowly get ready. My thing was like, I was like kind of doing my hair, kind of doing my makeup, and then he was like,
oh, well, I'm leaving, blah, 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 where I work now.
So I'm like, okay, like, which was an hour drive. So I'm like, all right, he's coming. Like, he's coming this time. Like, I can get dressed and stuff. 1 o'clock in the morning, he calls me so drunk on FaceTime at his friend's house, and his friend is like cursing at me, and he was
like, you're a stupid bitch.
Like, you don't even know me, and like, you're calling me the stupid bitch when he's the one who like stood me up a million times. Like, that's really funny. So we didn't talk then until Sunday. And that Sunday we talked, and he was like,
listen, I got kicked out of my house. I need somewhere to stay. Can I stay with you?
And I was like,
what? Like, what?
But in a sense, I was like, I really like this guy. I don't want to date him. Again, me being stupid Gabby. I'm like, I do want to date this guy, and like, maybe if like potentially he could be my boyfriend at some point, like a very serious boyfriend. So I figured it would make us closer. So I was like, yeah, come live at my house. So he moved in. After he moved in, maybe like half a week after, everything went to hell. Like, everything went to hell. Where do I begin? Okay. So I've noticed a difference when he moved in, how he was treating me. We were talking about getting an apartment together at one point, even if we were just like friends and everything. But I learned that living with him, like, I couldn't even be friends with him. He just annoys the shit out of me.
I'd be like, do you want to watch a movie tonight?
No, I'm too tired.
Next night, do you want to do something?
No, I don't feel good.
So me trying to like spend time with him was just like a no to him, apparently. So I was like, okay, whatever. off of that subject. This was around Easter too, so I'm trying to like figure out, are you going to your mom's? Do you want to come to my family and meet them and make plans? And he's just like, I don't know, like I'll let you know when I know and blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, that's not like really helpful on my part when I'm trying to like plan what we're doing for the holiday and you're just like giving me bullshit excuses all the time. I remember though, in particular, 2 different nights. The one night I went to, if you guys know my friend Lizzie, if you watch my vlog channel, down below if you want to subscribe and check it out, I daily vlog. We went to a fire at her boyfriend Jeremy's house, and we were all sitting there, and Lizzie pretty much was talking about like my YouTube, and she's like, well, when is blah blah blah, like I don't want to say his name, but when is, we'll call him Garrett, when is Garrett gonna be on your channel? And he just lashes out, like was so quiet and just goes,
I'm not gonna be on her channel. I don't really care for what she does. Like, I mean, if I had to do something with football and I was on YouTube, then yeah, I would be on YouTube if it was something for football. But for her channel, no, I'm never doing that.
So I kind of just stopped because I was like really like set back, because like if you're gonna be in my life and you're gonna be like a boyfriend or something, like you need to be on my channel, like you need to want to be on my YouTube channel. Like that's my life. Like I know I have a small channel, but like if you don't want to be on it or like show yourself, then you're out. So I kind of just was like, really, wow, like that's nice to know your thoughts come out now. So there was that. But then during the night too, we came back and we like just came from the fire, and I went to sit down on his bed, and he was like,
you were just at that fire and you're sitting on my bed?
And I was like,
Yeah, I was in a lawn chair. Is that okay?
and he's like,
No, just get off my bed.
I'm like, wow, okay, like fuck me, like I'm going to bed, like get away from me. I think like that was kind of my breaking point. But then the night before Easter, me and my mom were painting eggs and like making eggs and just bedazzling, doing whatever the hell. And he like calls me on the phone, and it is around I think 12:30, 1 in the morning, because we were up really late and he got home late from work. So he like calls me upstairs and like on the phone though, and he was like,
hey, can you come upstairs? Like, I think something's wrong with your toilet. I don't know what happened.
so I'm like, all right, like I need to go upstairs. But previously before that, again, this is key to the story. I need to say it. I don't care. I had my period, so I had a tampon in. So I sat down. I don't even know why I didn't go to my bathroom, but I went to his, and I like sat down to take it out. You know, obviously I threw it in the garbage. Like I didn't pee or anything, and I put it in the garbage. Like I didn't throw it in the toilet or anything. So I come upstairs. So I'm like, oh, like maybe something's like wrong with the toilet or something. You know, like it's just like clogged in a little bit. It's fucking overflowing on the floor. I've never seen anything like that in my life. Like, literally, if everybody wasn't in a panic and screaming around, I would have literally just, like, had my phone out filming this shit because it was ridiculous. So it's, like, overflowing on the floor, and he's like,
I don't know what happened.
like, it's fucking on the floor, and he said it was, like, a little, like, over... I can't handle this shit. So I'm like freaking out. So me being me, I'm like,
I need to get my mom.
so she like runs upstairs and she's like, holy shit, like what the fuck did you do? So I'm like grabbing towels and stuff. Like my first response, I'm like, okay, get towels. So I'm like taking the towels that we had in there, which were like 2 towels, and the towels in my room, I had maybe like 1 clean towel. So I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna get dirty towels if we're cleaning up, because it was like coming out of the bottom of the toilet and it was overflowing the top. So I was like, but it wasn't too bad. Like it was going, but it wasn't like crazy. So I'm like getting dirty towels because they're gonna go on the floor and get toilet water anyways. So I'm like cleaning that up and stuff. And then all of a sudden, I don't know what my mom did. Like I think the handle was like jabbed downwards, and that's what was making it do that. So she like pushed it up, and everything just started flowing out the top and the bottom, and like water everywhere. It was ridiculous. Like I wish I could show you like a picture or a video, but I don't have anything. But it was just all over the bathroom, everywhere. Like, again, like I'm gonna run downstairs with my towels, I say to my mom, and all of a sudden you overhear him say,
well, Gabby went to change her tampon, so I'm pretty sure she flushed it down the toilet. It wasn't me. It really wasn't me.
oh, did I run back into that room like a fucking angry rhino. I got right in his face, and I was like,
I didn't fucking do that. I said, I took my fucking dirty ass tampon out of my vagina and I put it in the garbage.
and I went over to the garbage and took it and waved it in his fucking face. Because I was just so fed up and angry. I was just so fucking pissed. I was like, do not blame this on me when I was downstairs the whole fucking time. So he got like really quiet, and he's like,
no, well, it wasn't me.
swinging in his face and screaming, and then my mom's like, stop, just stop. So I'm like, okay, I need to go get towels, like back to what I was doing. So I went, got towels, and we're still cleaning it up around it, and then finally it starts slowing down, like the water flow and everything, like it's stopping. So I'm upstairs in that minute, like I remember I sat down and I was like, I can breathe. Like I was giving myself an anxiety attack, like it was bad. So I'm just breathing, and then all of a sudden smoke alarm starts going off in the middle of the night at 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm thinking, oh my god, like I left my glue gun on, like somehow my glue gun just started a fire in my fucking house, like I don't know. So I run downstairs and I'm just like frantically like, oh my god, there's a fire somewhere, there's a fire in my kitchen, all the dogs are in the kitchen. And I look up at the smoke alarm, and I guess the toilet from my brother's bathroom that he was using, his room, because he moved out, blah blah. The toilet where it's at is directly underneath our smoke alarm. So when the water was dripping down, like from the toilet, because it's overflowing out the bottom, it was dripping onto the smoke alarm, which was making it go off. There's me jumping up on a chair. Well, first I was like swatting it because of smoke, and with like a paper plate, and then I realized, I was like, you know what, there's water into it, there's no smoke around here. So I got up on a chair and I'm like trying to rip it down off the ceiling to take the batteries out. So by that point my dad was up, and he like tries to get it out, the batteries, and he's looking at me like, what the hell is going on? And I just don't say anything. I'm just like so irritated. I'm like, I just don't care right now. That was the point where I was like, I don't want you living here anymore. I fucking hate you, and you annoy the shit out of me, and you're rude and obnoxious. After that, we had like a couple just little like mini fights where I would need to use the shower, and he would be like, yeah, I'll be out of the bathroom in a couple minutes, and it would be like an hour later. He would never say anything. He'd be sitting on his bed on the phone, and I'd come in and be like, well, fuck me, right? Like, thanks for letting me know. I know there was one instance where I took his toothbrush, and I would, like, every time he pissed me off, I'd clean the toilet with it and then put it back. Is that bad? Yeah, that's probably bad. You know what? Don't fuck with me. I know, there was, like, other things that just, there was no way it was gonna work out with us. There's just other little things he would do, like, it sounds stupid, but he'd leave, like, the water running for maybe, like, 25 minutes when he was, like, doing his hair or, like, brushing his teeth or something. Like, he would just nonstop keep it on. And I'm, like, all about, like, preserving water and just doing shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's fucked up. That's my water at my house, too. Like, and you're just, like, letting it run. I don't know. It goes through me, and it would bother me. And a lot of times I would, like, speak up and be like, you know, stop doing that. Like, you're pissing me off. So he doesn't live here anymore, and it's great. And I kind of, in ways, found out why he wasn't spending time with me when he whatever, I can't. I kind of found out why he wasn't spending time with me and where he was all those times when he said he was at work, and it was pretty much because he was doing drugs. And I don't mean kids like weed, I mean some serious bullshit drugs. And yeah, he was my psycho ex, my psycho dating boyfriend, my psycho boyfriend, my psycho. He was my psycho, and it sucks, and I made a mistake as usual, but I thought maybe he was the one, but he's actually a crazy one and not my one. He might be somebody's one, but he's not my one. If you guys like this video, please thumbs up and subscribe to my channel because I put out new videos every single week. I love these cat ears. If you want, you can subscribe to me on all my social medias. I do YouNow. I have Instagram, Twitter. Everything is down below in the description box. I also have a vlog channel called Gabby Vlogs. I vlog every day pretty much, almost like daily vlogging. So that is down in the description box as well. And it is your...
If it's your birthday today, happy birthday.
If it's your birthday today, I hope you have a really happy birthday. And I will talk to you guys really soon.